And we are back. So far we've created a drum track, we've created a track with chords that uses super strings, we've created a bass track that plays the root key for the chords that we've played. Now we're going to come up with a melody. Here's what we've got so far. And so pretty simple. I'll show you how to change all these instruments and tweak things in another tutorial. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our melody. That's what I'm looking for. And right now we have, this is called Born to Lead. If I double click on it, this is what it sounds like. I really am not a fan of that synth sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the patch menu and I'm going to choose lead right up in the top. And I'm going to choose factory, so it narrows down my choices to just the lead instruments that came with the factory default setting on NanoStudio, so you don't have to purchase anything extra. Again, we do have the free launch pack that gives me 3 different lead instrument sounds. Maybe I'll try one of these and see what it sounds like. It's a great sound. I think it would sound really good for a dance track, but I don't think that this particular beat that I've got going matches that. So let's try what Juno Moog has. I'm starting in D. I need to start in C because we're playing in the key of C. So let's give that a try. I don't know if that's the notes I'm going to play, but this is how I find a melody. Is I just play around until I get something. So I'm going to play these notes. And if you want to, click up here at this little, underneath the home key, underneath that, if I go back to the song thing, if I go back to this track, I should say, and I click this little piano icon, it takes me to here. So now I can do some other cool things with this note to come up. I could use the pitch modulation wheel, which is really, I think, kind of gimmicky, but there are instances when you could use it. And then you can change the parameters of the sound, the attack. I can't read what those other things say because I don't have my glasses, but if we twist these knobs, we can change the entire sound. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play along to what we have recorded. I'm not going to click record yet. I'm just going to click play. And I'm going to play around using the key of C major and see what I can get in terms of a nice sound. So see if I can find a melody that goes with our bass line and our chords. That's not doing it for me. I don't think it's probably doing it for you either. But let me, I'm going to go up. I don't know if I need to go up, but I'm going to go up an octave and see what it does. Oh, I don't want to record it. I'm just going to play it. But I don't get the metronome if I do that. So I'm just going to, I'll record and then I'll delete it if it doesn't sound good. I forgot to go back to the beginning, so I'm going to undo that record and take us back to the beginning. So I can click here and put my metronome on all the time. So my metronome is going to play for the whole song, even if I'm not recording. So there's that. I'm going to go back to my song editor window, and then I'm going to double click on my instrument. So there it is, a simple melody that matches up with the chords I played, and it's something that we've got. I'll keep it for now, and then I'll show you how you can tweak things as we go along. So I've got my drum track. It's a simple kick drum with a snare. Every third beat, or every first and third, I've got the kick. And then every second and fourth, I've got the snare. I've got hi-hats every eighth note. And here's what it sounds like. I can go back to here. If I click the S, that means I'm soloing that track, which means I can only hear that track. So that's if I solo the drums. If I solo just the chords on super strings, oh, this is deep bass. If I solo this, I've got just the deep bass. If I solo both, I can hear what they both sound like together. Or I can take one out and put it back. All right, so in this case, I've got them all. I don't have to solo any of them. I'm just going to play them. But anyway, now I've got my 4 tracks, and I'm all ready to do just the vocals. We'll do that in the next tutorial. So until then, carry on.